Hi, my name is Susan Lee. I was born March 9, 2003 in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is where I grew up. My parents fled from Lasso, Vietnam during the Vietnam War. I had 5 siblings growing up. When I was 6 years old, I started taking gymnastics classes. At age 11, I became an elite gymnast and got a spot in the Junior Nationals in 2017. I won 3 medals at the U.S. Gymnastics Championship. My first international competition was in Italy. I won the all-around title. The same year I graduated high school, I also placed second in the all-around at the Olympic trials. I competed in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics and won 3 medals. I'm also the first Asian American to win the all-around title. I have received numerous awards. I'm also a 6-time member of the U.S. Women's National Gymnastics team. I decided to go to Auburn University and I competed on their gymnastics team. I left Auburn in the 2022-2023 school year to go back to elite gymnastics. I hope to make it to the 2024 Olympics this year in Paris, France.
I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being. Hi, I'm Jackie Robinson. I was born in Georgia in 1919. When I was a kid, I moved to California for a better life. I went to school in California too. In college, I was a sports star playing baseball, football, basketball, tennis, and track at UCLA. I won several awards in those sports and also met my wife. In 1942, I was drafted by the U.S. Army and stationed at Fort Riley, Kansas. Later, I was stationed at Texas and joined the Black Panthers Tank Battalion. I was treated unfairly in the Army because I was an African American. After I left the Army, I worked a few odd jobs. Then the Negro League came to ask me to play for them. I played for the Kansas City Monarchs for 47 games. In 1947, I joined the Brooklyn Dodgers baseball team. I played for 10 years. I was the first African American to play Major League Baseball. I was treated unfairly because I was an African American. While traveling with my teammates, I couldn't be with them in the same hotels or restaurants. People wanted to hurt me and my family because we were African Americans. However, I continued to play baseball and retired in 1957 because of diabetes. And later, I was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. I died in 1972 because of diabetes and heart problems at the age of 53. I helped change the way Americans saw African American people.
Around every corner, protect the engine that powers you. Hi, my name is Dwayne Johnson. Some people call me The Rock. My wrestling name. I was born on May 2nd, 1972. My father and grandfather were both pro wrestlers, so I went with them a lot. After school, I went to do football, but I got injured, so I went to the WWE. I am a 10-time world champ. In 2001, I played Scorpions, and I played at least 19 movies, including the movie Moana. I have 3 daughters, and 1 wrestles for WWE. Fun fact about me is I ate 2 large pizzas, 1 pan of brownies. I still act and wrestle to this day.
Hi, my name is Carly Klaus. I was born August 3, 1992 in Chicago. I have 2 young sisters and 1 older sister. When I was in high school, I was a cheerleader. My family moved to New York and I enjoyed dancing ballet for 15 years. I did a small fashion show at a local mall. An agent saw me. From 2006 and 2010, I started modeling all around the world. I did 31 one-way shows at New York. I started to take a coding class in 2014. I started my own company called Code with Classy. It teaches girls how to code computers. I also own a bakery called Carly's Cookies. I create fun and unusual cookies. I also work with a project called Feed to help poor families with food. I continue doing these things today.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Hi, my name is John Glenn. I was born on July 18th, 1921 in Cambridge, Ohio. My first airplane ride was when I was only 8 years old. As a teenager, I made the varsity basketball and tennis teams. When the U.S. entered World War II, I quit college to join the Army. I was ordered to South Korea and flew the F-86 Saberjet. Twice I returned back with over 250 bullet holes in my plane. I was promoted to major. I have 18 air medals. As the space race began, I was chosen as NASA's first test astronaut. I was backup pilot on the first 2 Mercury project flights, Mercury Redstone 3 and 4. I even went on my own mission called Friendship 7. With many delays and malfunctions, I was able to take off. With success, I was able to be the first man to orbit the Earth. After I retired from NASA, I decided to be a senator. I served for 24 years. On February 20th, 1997, which was the 35th anniversary of my Friendship 7 flight, I announced that my retirement from the Senate will occur at the end of January. I died on December 8th, 2016. I was 95 years old when I died.
Ready.
Touchdown by Peyton Manning off of a quarterback sneak. Hi, my name is Peyton Manning. I was born on March 24th in 1976. I have loved football my whole life. During my life, my dad played in the NFL. I went to high school at Isidore Newman, which was in Louisiana. I played quarterback for Tennessee Volunteers. In the 1998 NFL Draft, I was selected round 1, pick 1 by the Indianapolis Colts. I played 14 seasons with them, and I went to 14 Pro Bowls and won MVP 5 times. Then I went to the Broncos for 4 seasons. I won 2 Super Bowls, 1 with each, the Broncos and Colts. After my final Super Bowl, I retired from football in 2016 after 18 seasons. I hold several NFL records, and one of them is the most touchdowns and passing yards. I am known as one of the best quarterbacks of all time. I started a charity called the Payback Foundation in 1995. It gives money to children in need. Now I am an ESPN analyst, and I have a podcast with my brother Eli where we talk about football.
Okay. Hi, my name is Travis Kelsey. I was born on October 5th, 1989. I grew up with my older brother Jason and my mom and dad. I went to Cleveland High School in Ohio. I was very good at basketball, baseball, and football. I am a Chiefs player for I play for the Chiefs at the starting tight end tonight against the Miami Dolphins, and I recorded my first NFL touchdown I'm a 3-time Super Bowl champion with the Chiefs. I also host a podcast with my brother Jason. He used to play for the Eagles. We love to chat about football. I also support a charity for underprivileged kids, and I like to collect cars. I still play for the Chiefs at the age of 34.
Hard days are the best because that's when a champion is made. I'm Simone Biles. I was born March 14th, 1997 in Columbus, Ohio. When I was little, I lived in Spring, Texas. I was 8 when I started training with Coach Amy Borman. I was 14 when I became an elite gymnast. I went to public school for a while, but I started homeschooling so I could train more. I won my first gold medal in 2016. I took a break from gymnastics the following year. In 2018, I went back to the national championships. In 2019, I won 5 gold medals. I was chosen for the 2020 Olympic team, but because of COVID, I was not able to compete. Overall, I've won 7 Olympic game medals and 21 world championships. I am known as one of the greatest gymnasts in history. Right now, I'm training at the World Champion Center for the next Olympic Games.
Hi, I'm Billy. I was born on December 18, 2001. I'm a K-pop singer. When I was little, I rode horses and danced and sang in a tour. I have a brother named Phineas. I was homeschooled by my mom. When I got older, my brother Phineas, who is also a music producer, asked me to sing a song called Ocean Eyes. My first EP was Don't Smile at Me, released in 2019. This jump-started my career. I wrote lots of songs, but one you may have heard was What Was I Made For? My first full album was released in 2019. I've saved money and I've saved awareness and money to save the Great Barrier Reef. I'm a young artist who has so much left to do in the world.
Ready.
Hi, my name's John Hare. I was born on September 14th, 1958, Tucson Nation of Oklahoma. I like to build rockets and always wanted to be an astronaut. I went to the University of Colorado, out to the U.S. Navy, where I became a commander. After this, I joined the NASA to train to be an astronaut. I became a naval aviator, engineer, astronaut for NASA, and 3-point mission, 3 spacewalks. I was awarded the Navy Medal. Currently, I travel the U.S. speaking to students and other groups using my love for science and space. I am retired now, but I plan to keep doing public speaking and working for the Chickasaw Nation.
If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause the dream won't chase you back. These are some famous words of wisdom from a country singer like me. Hi, my name is Cody Johnson. I was born on May 21st, 1987. When I was little, my nickname was Kojo, and people still call me that today. When I was 12, I learned to play instruments at church with my dad. In fact, my dad was in my first band. In high school, I was a member of FFA. At the same time, I rode bulls professionally and worked at prison with my dad. I quit bull riding because I broke 2 ribs in my arm. After I rode bulls, I started my singing career. My music style sounds like George Strait and Willie Nelson. I wrote my first 6 albums without a record label. In 2018 at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, I played to a sold-out crowd of 73,009 people. I was the first singer to do this without a record label. Now, I have a record label and I've written 3 more albums. I've been nominated and have won ACM and CMA awards. Right now I arrange full-time and play music full-time. I'm married to Brandy and have 2 beautiful daughters.
Hi, my name is Helen Maroulis. I was born September 19, 1991 in Rockville, Maryland. I'm the daughter of John and Paula Maroulis. I'm 5 foot and 3 inches tall. I'm single and I have no children. I'm famous for being the first American woman to win an Olympic gold medal. I competed in the 2016 and the 2020 Olympics. I won the 2020 Olympics gold medal and I won the bronze medal in 2020. I qualified for the 2024 Olympics in Paris, making more history by being the first American woman to qualify for 3 Summer Olympics. I had a bad concussion after the 2016 Olympics. I'm in the National Wrestling Hall of Fame. Don't forget to watch me in the Summer Olympics and cheer me on. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tiger Woods. I'm one of the best golfers in the world. I was born on December 30th, 1975 in California. From the time I could walk, I golfed with my dad. In 2001, I was the first player to win all 4 major golf tournaments in a row. In 2009, I was named AP Athlete of Decade. After battling injuries, I won the 5th U.S. Open. President Donald Trump awarded me as Presidential Medal of Honor. I was so happy for that. Throughout the first decade of the 21st century, I was considered one of the best golfers in the whole world. I am still active today, helping my kids learn all their activities.
Hi, my name's Amelia Earhart. I was born in Atchison, Kansas on July 24th, 1897. From the time I was able to walk and talk, I knew I had to fly. When I was little, I loved to explore and pretend to fly to faraway places. I loved playing boy things like football, basketball, and fishing. My parents paid a pilot $8 for a 10-minute airplane ride. I was hooked. Eventually, I took flying license. I was taught to fly by a lady named Netta Snook. After becoming a pilot, I made women's flying record up to 14,000 feet. I was the first woman to cross the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. On my last flight, I said I have a feeling that there's one last flight left in me, and I hope this is the one. My last flight was going to be around the world. Me and my co-pilot were never found. I died January 5th, 1939. Thank you for watching.
Ready?
Hi, my name is Trayvon Bomel. I was born on July 10th, 1995. In high school, I competed in track at Gibbs High School in St. Petersburg, Florida. I am most famous for being a good sprinter. Track and running is my favorite thing to do. My biggest moment in high school was when I ran the 100-meter dash under 10 seconds. I was named the Gatorade Track and Field Athlete of the Year for 2013. Every time I run, it seems like I'm setting a record. Several times I had some heartbreaking disqualification, but I moved on and tried hard. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Patrick Mahomes. I was born on September 17, 1995. I grew up in Tyler, Texas. I played a lot of sports like football and baseball. I was a star quarterback in college. I played for Texas Tech. After college, I was picked to play in the Major League Baseball team, but I wanted to play football instead, so I was entered in 2017 NFL draft. I was picked by the Kansas City Chiefs. I was their starting quarterback, and I proved I was good at football. After the 2007 NFL draft, I was picked by the Kansas City Chiefs. I was their starting quarterback, and I proved I was good at football. After the 2020 Super Bowl, I signed a $477 million contract. My team and I defeated the 49ers that year in the Super Bowl. I won 3 Super Bowls in my 7 years in the NFL. I signed a 10-year contract extension with another $26 million. I'm married to Brittany, my high school sweetheart. We have 2 children, and I love playing for the Kansas City Chiefs, and I hope to go play many more Super Bowls.
Okay, he'll tell you when he's ready.
Hello, I am Scott Kelly. I was born with my twin brother Mark Kelly on February 21st, 1964 in New Jersey. My family lived in West Orange, New Jersey, where my parents worked as police officers. I attended high school, worked, and then graduated. After high school, I went to the University of Maryland. I went to learn naval aviation. Finally, the Navy is where I ended up. I went to work for the U.S. Navy. Mark and I were selected to be astronaut candidates. I went to the International Space Station. Another interesting thing I did was work in an underwater lab. I flew on the Discovery Space Shuttle mission. My team and I tested the boiler experiment. I announced my retirement from NASA. I have led a very long and exciting life. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I am Michelle Wee. I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii on October 11th, 1989. When I was born, I had dual citizenship in the U.S. and in South Korea because my mom was a South Korean. I followed in my mother's footsteps as she was a champion golfer too. When I was 4, I started playing golf. I was the only child and I didn't see much of my dad, so it was just my mom and me. At 10 years old, I was the youngest player to qualify for the USGA at Amateur Championship. I went in high school in Hawaii. Then I went to college at Stanford University. I majored in communications. I used my skills to compete in tournaments. I won 5 professional tournaments. I have won millions over my career. I have won millions of dollars over my career. I still love to golf. I need to go get some practice swings and see you later.
Hi, my name is Megan Markle. I was born on August 4th, 1981. When I was young, my mom and dad got a divorce. I didn't see much of my dad. I mostly lived with my mom. Until I was 9, I grew up in Los Angeles, California. In high school, I played musical plays. It helped me know that I wanted to become an actress or a TV director soon. Soon I got some small acting parts on TV, but my acting careers did not last long. Today, I am not acting anymore. I found my Prince Charming. I married Prince Harry. We had a son named Archie and a daughter named Lilibet. I give money to several charities, and Harry and I moved to California and no longer work under rules.
Ready.
Hi, my name is Jerry Rice. I was born October 13th, 1962. I was a star receiver at football. I was one of the 21 rookies. I caught 50 receptions and 30 touchdowns as a senior. Also, as a senior in 1984, I surpassed my own Division 1AA records for receiving yards. In the Blue-Gray Classic All-Star Game, I played on Christmas Day. I earned Most Valuable Player honors after 4 receptions for 101 yards and a 60-yard touchdown. I finished my career with 301 catches for 4,693 yards and 50 touchdowns. I became a member of the Phi Beta Sigma fraternity at the Delta Phi chapter. I have retired from football and I am the CEO of my own energy drink company called Go.
Hi, my name is Taylor Swift. I was born on December 13, 1989. I grew up on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania. I wrote my first song when I was 5. At the age of 11, I began singing the national anthem at large sporting events. I learned to play the guitar when I was 12. At the age of 16, I released my self-titled debut album. I was the first person to win a Grammy for Album of the Year. I have also won more Billboard Music Awards than any other singer. I was the youngest person to. I went to school at Wyoming Area High School. I also traveled regularly to New York City for vocal and acting lessons. I later shifted my focus toward country music. I felt shy and needed to move to Nashville, Tennessee. My earliest memories of music are listening to my grandmother Marjorie finally sing in church. You could say she was my inspiration. I'd like to share one of my favorite quotes that I always say. Anytime someone tells me that I can't do something, I want to do it more. People tell me no, I just shake it off, shake it off.
Go.
Hi, my name is Steve Irwin. You may know me as the crocodile hunter. On my 6th birthday, I was given a 12-foot scrub python. I started handling crocodiles at the age of 9 with the help of my dad. Me and my wife love trapping crocodiles together. And when we were gone on our honeymoon, someone had taken a video of us, which actually became our first TV series called The Crocodile Hunter. After this show, I continued with director Mark Strickson to present the 10 World's Deadliest Snakes. I also helped in Animal Planet. I died in December 4th, 2006, after being pierced in the chest by a short-tailed stingray barb while filming in the Great Barrier Reef.
Hello, my name is Abraham Lincoln. I'm known as Honest Abe. I was born in Kentucky, 1809. I did chores and loved to read books. At age 7, my family moved to Indiana, where I later became a lawyer. After I was elected to the U.S. Congress, where I married Mary Todd, and we had 4 sons, and we lived in Springfield. I became the President of the USA in 1861, and I was the President of the United States when the Civil War began. John Wilkes Booth shot me while I was watching a play. I died from the gunshot. Many think as me as one of the best presidents in American history. Thank you.
Ready.
Hi, my name is Gabby Douglas. My full name is Gabriella Christine Victoria Douglas. Gabby's my nickname. I was born on December 31st, 1995 in Newport News, Virginia. My parents are Timothy Douglas and Natalie Hawkins Douglas. When I was 4, I could do a one-handed cartwheel. My sister taught me gymnastics. I began doing competitive gymnastics when I was 6. When I was 8, I won the level 4 all-around gymnastics in Virginia. When I was 14, I moved to live with Travis and Missy Parton because my family had to stay in Virginia while my siblings finished school. I wanted to live close to my coach and get better at my gymnastics. Once I said, I believe in God. He's the secret of my success. God has given me this talent, so I'm going to glorify His name. In 2009, I suffered a fracture in the growth plate of my wrist. I won a lot of gold and silver medals. For one of my performances, I was in the flying squirrel with the uneven bars. I'm currently training for the 2024 Paris Olympic team. In November of 2022, a photograph was posted online that showed me in the gym with other current WLGA athletes, further strengthening rumors of a comeback, which is true. She did some at the Olympics.
Ready.
If you don't know what that stands for hello in sign language. Hi, my name is Helen Keller. I was born on June 27th, 1880. I attended Radcliffe College at Harvard University. I was one of Time Magazine's most 100 important people of the 20th century. I was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama. I had 4 siblings, 2 full brothers. My other siblings are half siblings. When I was 19 months old, I became sick and lost my sight and hearing. I was able to communicate somewhat with our cook's daughter. For example, I'd rub my hand on my cheek, rub my hand for food, or putting emotion on for glasses for my father. My parents knew they couldn't help me, so they started looking for a teacher. That's when Annie Sullivan came into my life. She brought me a doll and tried to teach me sign language in my hands. I could copy her, but I did not know what I was saying. She taught me how to be polite and use my manners. Once I started to sign, I wanted to learn more. My first word was really water. I lived to be an older lady and eventually died on June 1st, 1968 at the age of 87.
Hi, my name is Harrison Booker.
I was born on July 14th, 1995. I went to Westminster School and played football, basketball, and soccer. I broke the record of 53 yards. I played the tuba in band. I went to Georgia and played football. While I was there, I made 208 out of 210 field goals. I got a degree in engineering. I was picked by the Panthers and put on their practice squad team. 3 months later, I was picked by the Chiefs. My first year of playing, I made 42 out of 38 field goals. I have been really good at kicking off field goals for the Chiefs. I still play for the Chiefs today. I have 3 Super Bowl wins with the Chiefs. I have the record of kicking the longest at 63 yards. I still play for the Chiefs today.
Skating was a vessel into which I could pull my heart and soul. Hi, my name is Peggy Gail Fleming. I was born on July 27, 1948 in San Jose, California. When I was young, me and my sisters went ice skating. And me and my sisters lived on a small farm. I started taking skating lessons with William Kipp, and I won my first championship together. 2 years later, my coach passed away in a plane crash, and I almost quit skating. I found a new coach, and his name was Carlos Fasa. I won a gold medal at the 1968 Olympics. I won and competed in several other championships. I have 2 sons with Greg Jenkins, who is my husband. We have 3 grandchildren. After skating, I was on TV doing commentary. I was diagnosed with cancer, but I was fine. In 2007, I appeared in the movie Blades of Glory. My husband and I own a winery together, which is now closed. I still do skating commentary today.
Hello, I'm Theodore Roosevelt. I was born in New York in 1858. People often call me Teddy. I sick often, so my father told me to be strong. So he made me take boxing and wrestling lessons. I built up my strength that way. I was a cowboy. I liked challenges. I became an explorer and a naturalist. I was the first modern president. I was also the youngest president at the time. My first wife and mother died on the same day. That was a tough day. One time I went bear hunting. The person hunting with me tied a bear to the tree. I didn't think that's fair for the bear, so I refused to shoot it. People thought I was good for not shooting the bear. They even named the teddy bear after me. As many things from a soldier to a president. I fought in the Battle of San Juan Hill. After being president, I wrote, I do not believe that any president has ever enjoyed himself as president more than I have. I died in 1919. I am one of the faces out on Mount Rushmore.
Ready?
I'm often called the GOAT, but my real name is Tom Brady. I was born on August 30th, 1977 in California. As a child, I liked to play baseball, basketball, and football. In high school, I played the quarterback position. In college football, I played college football in the University of Michigan. I was drafted by the New England Patriots in the 6th round. During the 2001 season, I was the starting quarterback for the Patriots. During this time, I won 6 Super Bowls and hold 7 records. I decided to go out of retirement, then changed my mind. And that instead, in 2020, I signed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I played 3 years with them, and I won another Super Bowl. I officially retired in 2023 after playing 23 years in the NFL. I give money to charities that kids that have disabilities. I have my own charity that gives injuries that kids that have injuries the help they need. I am now an ESPN analyst, and I spend time with my kids.
Hi, my name is Donald Trump. I was born June 14th, 1946 in New York City. I was 13 when my parents sent me to military school. Later, I got a college degree in economics. In my adult life, I have owned hotels and beauty pageants. I have also given money to the WWE. I became successful in real estate in New York, Las Vegas, and Atlantic City. I had a show called The Apprentice. I took over my father's business. I've also ran for presidency, and my slogan was Make America Great Again. I was elected the 45th President of the United States from 2017 to 2021. I'm currently running, right? I helped improve the economy. I am currently running for the 2024 election. Vote for me in November.